Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is August 20th, 2018. Wu-Tang in the house yet again. Played some Ghostface yesterday with Raekwon. Now we got just the whole clan, Wu-Tang clan. Wu-Tang Tears. Shout out to my man, Make YouTube Great Again. Very great song request by you, brother. Thank you. Yet again, you guys are hitting me with the bangers. The classic hip-hop joints from the 90s. What's good, people? Hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to be talking about a few things. One being another ETF, ProShares ETF, deadline to be either denied or delayed. I don't know. We'll look at the article. I don't know if they can delay it any further, the SEC that is. This ProShares ETF was submitted back in December of 2017. And this kind of just supports my theory about 2017. Yes, it was a retail mania. It was a retail investor mania, but it was also institutional money getting in ahead of all of these filings, all of these ETFs that they had been working on of all 2017. The ProShares one was submitted in December of 2017. So you know they had been working on it all year. And again, that word spreads around. Smart money starts loading in. And I think that kind of facilitated and helped with that pump up to 20,000. But anyway, we're going to take a look at what may happen with that. If it's even going to go through, we'll see. But I wanted to definitely have that in your ear. In 3 days, we're going to have to know what's going on with the ProShares ETF. Also, BitConnect, some news about BitConnect. One of the main BitConnect cats over in Asia or India was arrested at the New Delhi airport, I believe. We're going to take a look at that and see what's going on with that situation. Man, BitConnect, horrible Ponzi scheme. Really gave crypto a black eye, in my opinion, right? Before we get started, I keep forgetting to do this. It's fastly approaching. I will be in San Jose for the Block World Conference. That is September 12th through the 14th. I'll actually be there on a panel on the 14th, I believe. And I really got to give a shout out to my man Adam over at Boosto. That's my guy. Heidi as well. You guys rock. I appreciate you inviting me out to this Block World and Litecoin Summit. So I'll be out there. You guys in the area, come holler at me. Maybe I'll do a meetup somewhere around there. I know Bix is doing a meetup ahead of the Litecoin Summit. I will be checking that out as well. That is in San Fran. You guys in San Fran area, come holler at me too. I'm going to find out when Bix is doing his little meetup. I'll probably slide through there as well. But I just wanted to let you guys know because I had been remiss in telling you guys that I would be out there in California, IA. So come holler at me. I'm going to check out this Litecoin Summit. You know, I just want to see what's going on, man. I loved Litecoin. I just was not and am not really convinced they're making the right move. So I want to see what's going on. I'm going to peek my head in there, see what the environment, the community is doing, and I'll report back to you guys on that stuff. I'll be at those two events. So I'll be in Cali from September 13th to the 14th or 15th, actually. I'll be there till Saturday. So come holler at your boy and kick it with me. So let's first take a look at this market cap. We're currently at $212 billion. Bitcoin's dominance 52.33, and we're just kind of sitting here, people. We have not made a decision on which way we want to go. The longer we kind of just sit idle, I believe, the higher the probability of us maybe taking another leg down. As you can see here, we're just kind of in a channel right now. So, you know, I need to see some movement above, price action above 66.36 on Bitstamp for me to say, okay, we're on a green light. Not too much to really report on from a price action on Bitcoin today. So I'll keep an eye on that for you, people. First article out of CoinDo. BitConnect crypto scam promoter arrested. First thing I thought of was Trayvon. Is it Trayvon Martin? I always get Trayvon, you know, the Trayvon guy that got killed. I get him and Trayvon, whatever the BitConnect dude name is. I get them always confused. But this ain't Trayvon. This is Devirish Darji, the promoter of a BitConnect India, was apprehended by police officials at an airport in Delhi as he arrived from Dubai. He must have been balling out there in Dubai, staying at the Burj Khalifa or something. I don't know. It says here, Darji and his accomplices allegedly made off with millions of dollars from India investors, which got caught up in the BitConnect scam. They targeted mostly Indian investors, which were looking to buy cryptocurrency to secure their finances during the country's demonetization movement. Even though the BitConnect company was registered in the UK, it supposedly conducted its operations from the Burj. I just said that. Oh my God, the Burj Khalifa Tower in Dubai. Wow. Most of the victims that were particularly affected by the BitConnect scam were Indian investors. After the government demonetized all $500 and $1,000 rupee notes, India then proceeded to ban $10 and $20 bills. Wow. The latter move was done in an effort to curb the country's black market growth, but these decisions generated cash shortages and great economic problems. It is also why many investors started looking into BitConnect and cryptocurrency. And so I don't know, I think I kind of covered this whole ban on higher denominated notes of the rupee last year. I did actually, I remember that, and I was explaining how, this is the risk we carry using fiat currencies, and how cryptocurrencies will be a gap, it will be a bridge from the continuous failing of fiat currencies around the globe. I'm still of the belief that the dollar, the US dollar, the petrodollar, you want to call it, it will be the last man standing. It will be the last one. If it even does collapse, it will be the last one to collapse before you see a huge shift from the majority of the citizens going from fiat to cryptocurrencies. I think we're still probably 10 to 15 years away from something like that happening. It's not an event. It's not a one-time, one-off event. It's something that gradually happens. And I mean, it's starting now, of course, with the creation of cryptocurrencies in 2009. So that was the kind of catalyst, the start of it. And it will take another 10, 15 years for you to really see that shift. But anyway, it says here, and then there was BitConnect, which promised to help investors protect and increase their assets in a time of economic uncertainty. BitConnect marketed itself as the next Bitcoin, being priced at a much lower value than Bitcoin. Darji heavily endorsed the scam on social media and held lavish events across India. Investors were promised unrealistic monthly returns of 60%, but BitConnect was just another pyramid/Ponzi scheme. The whole scam was exposed in January of 2018, and the company was shut down. Since its collapse, many prominent BitConnect members were arrested. Most of its promoters have apparently fled the country in January after news that India authorities were looking into the case. India celebrities and politicians were also involved in the scam. Gujarat police gave details on how the arrest went down in a statement given to the Financial Express. It says Darji was living in Dubai. A lookout circular was issued against him. I don't know what that means. The immigration department alerted us when he was on the way from Dubai to Ahmedabad. The company came into existence in 2016, and in 2017 it launched the BitConnect coin. It remained active till January this year. It released 2.8 core coins, out of which 1.8 core coins were sold to investors. The accused held seminars, events in India and other countries promising high interest, daily interest rate of 1% on investment in Bitcoin coins. So lastly, it says Darji was arrested by the police and they confiscated 169 Bitcoins and 8 kilograms of gold on him. This is unfortunate. It really is. India's a very poor country. With the whole recall of those higher denominated rupees, it really put a squeeze on the already poor people. They were just trying to get by, doing things on the underground black market. And, these governments, man, they squeeze and squeeze and squeeze their citizens, and it's just so unfortunate. And then you have this stupid ass Ponzi scheme come up and take even more money from these people. Very unfortunate, and these individuals should definitely go to jail for a very long time. You guys let me know your thoughts about this. I'm wondering where Trayvon and the other guy, Craig Grant or whatever, but I wonder what's going on with their situation, especially Trayvon, because I know he was actually indicted, I believe. And don't know what's going on with that. I really haven't even followed up on that whole situation. But you guys let me know about what your thoughts are on this guy getting arrested. I think this is good news. This is good news. Second article out of Crypto Globe, and this is about the ETF, the ProShares Bitcoin ETF. And the final SEC deadline is the 23rd of August, which is 3 days away. I'm shocked they haven't denied it so far. Is this good news? Is there a chance? Is there a glimmer of hope? Let's see what's happening here in this article. It says here the US SEC final deadline to approve or deny the two ProShares Bitcoin ETFs is on August 23rd, 2018. In view of the SEC's second rejection of the Winklevoss Bitcoin ETF, do these two ProShares ETFs have any chance of getting approved? ProShares, a division of ProFunds Group, is one of the largest ETF providers with over $30 billion in assets. It is particularly a leader in the area of leverage and inverse ETFs. That's what I was going to say. I'm familiar with ProShares with their inverted ETFs and leverage ETFs. On December 4th, 2017, the NYSE ARCA Group first filed a proposal with the SEC to list and trade two ProShares Bitcoin ETFs, ProShares Bitcoin ETF and ProShares Short Bitcoin ETF. Nice. The notice of the filing was published on the Federal Registry on December 26th. 2017. So it kind of goes through the registration statements here. It says the investment objective of ProShares Bitcoin ETF is to seek results before fees and expenses that both for a single day and over time correspond with the performance of lead month Bitcoin futures contracts listed and traded on either the CBOE or the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. And then it just kind of goes through the objectives for the short Bitcoin ETF that they're proposing. According to the notice in the Federal Register, each fund will seek to achieve its respective investment objective by investing under normal market conditions substantially all of its assets in benchmark futures contracts or short positions in benchmark futures contracts as applicable. So this attorney here is saying that these two ETFs are quite important, and I didn't even know about the ProShares submission. So he says here, these ETFs are important. They're the first ones that the SEC will approve or deny in 2018 and will set the stage for others in coming months. So the article kind of goes over the published statement by the SEC on January 18th of 2017, which kind of discuss the significant investor protection issues that need to be examined before sponsors begin offering these funds to retail investors. It says here the letter further stated that the SEC was concerned about 5 issues and gave several examples of questions they had with regard to each of these. One being valuation, which funds have the information necessary to adequately value cryptocurrencies or crypto-related products, given their volatility, their fragmentation, and general lack of regulation of underlying cryptocurrency markets. And then secondly, liquidity. What steps would funds investing in cryptocurrencies or crypto-related products take to assure that they would have sufficiently liquid assets to meet redemptions daily? Custody is a third one. They've got arbitrage as a fourth, and potential manipulation and other risks. So, like I said, I was, when I saw the Winklevoss twins get denied, these 5 issues here of concern are still there. That's what kind of made me think that it wasn't going to be passed at all. Like I'm talking about the one that everyone is waiting on, the VanEck one. So I don't know. Since then, though, I've kind of changed my opinion. I think in March we will see in the VanEck ETF pass. But what if this one is passed? I don't think so. I think it's highly unlikely that that will happen. You guys let me know. What do you think? Does it have a possibility of being passed in the next 3 days? We haven't heard anything from the SEC thus far. They only got 3 days to make a decision. I'm going to err on the side of them denying. I'm sorry. I just am. If they do not deny and actually pass it, this will catch the markets off guard for sure. And we will see a huge move up in the markets, a violent move, maybe 2,000 point move if this is passed. So you guys let me know. I'm not going to really read the rest of this. I will read this last paragraph here. It says, and this is why so many crypto traders and investors are so obsessed with what happens with the VanEck-SolidX Bitcoin ETF, which is a physically backed product. Although approval of the ProShares Bitcoin ETFs does not dramatically increase the chance of eventual success for the VanEck, it could indicate a softening of the negative stance shown so far by the SEC. So that's a good point to make. The VanEck one is a physically backed product, while these ProShares are synthetic, like they don't actually buy, hold, or sell any of these Bitcoins. So they're saying directly and technically this ProShares ETF wouldn't have a direct impact on Bitcoin from a supply standpoint. But me personally, I think that's going to look good. We see an ETF passed, I think that will cause a lot of retail investors to really just buy up Bitcoin just on that headline by itself. So we'll see. Do you think the ProShares will be passed in the next 3 days? Only got 3 days, man. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we would have seen something by now. Or actually, you could look at it the other way. Maybe they are going to pass it. That's why they are able to wait. They don't have a problem waiting down to the deadline. So let me know what your thoughts are on that, people. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. All that good stuff. Click that bell. Those that are subscribed, check and make sure that bell is clicked too. YouTube will uncheck that. I don't know why, man. I'm still not understanding that. But it's your boy Crypto Blood, and that's it for today. I'm out. Holla. Yeah.